Hey guys, and welcome to another Podvlog. I feel like every time I make one of these vlogs, I say to myself, it hasn't been that long since we did another one, right? And then I look back and it's been months. I am excited to be back with you guys for another. If you are new here, first, welcome to my channel, but also welcome to a Podvlog. These episodes are little vids for us to catch up and share some encouragement. If you're a part of the regular fam here, first, thank you. I love you. We are officially at 1,000 subbies, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Secondly, if you're caught up on the past vids, then you know there is much for us to catch up on. So this pod vlog is going to be a little different than normal. We're going to spend more time than usual having a chit chat clean with me, talking about life. So let's get into it. Your girl is officially in her last semester of midwifery school. Yes, all the cheers. Well, kind of. As you saw in my last video, I was at like less than 10 births, and I need 15 to advance to the next semester. I did not indeed get those 15 births by the end of the semester, last semester. Reason mostly because my preceptor was pulled out of the hospital my first 2 months of the semester. So that meant I got no births for the first 2 months of a 4 to 5 month semester. And also, just between scheduling and life, it made it hard to get into the hospital. So because I didn't get my births, what that did was push me back a semester of school. I didn't have to repeat the semester, but I had to essentially take the semester off, catch up on births, and as long as I get to 15 by August, I can filter back into the next cohort for my last semester. So that changes graduation date from August to now December. Not that big of a deal, but also I am so ready to be done. Clinicals is hard, y'all, and clinicals itself isn't that hard, but working it into my life is. To be able to get my births, I am essentially on call at the hospital every day. So if someone comes in, I can go catch that baby and count it in my numbers to be able to get to my magic number of 15. It is insanely hard as a student in general, but especially as a single mom without any family in the area. I essentially rely heavily on Tate's school, after school activities, and my amazing friends to be able to spend so much time in the hospital. With that being said, let's get into this next part, all about work. When I realized I was getting behind in births, I was on a contract working 36 hours a week, night shift. So the constant days in the hospital or on call for births added with my night shift for work made it days where I would sometimes be up for 24 hours plus. As any human, but especially as a mom, it felt impossible. And honestly, if life didn't work out the way it did, I am almost certain I would have actually burnt myself out fully. Mental breakdown style. But as you know, if you're a believer, is that when you ask God for something, He may give it to you, but most of the time, it's not in the way you're expecting. One random Thursday, I called myself having a chat with God and said, God, I could really use a break. And no, He didn't actually articulate it right then. His response was, girl, I got you. The very next day, I got a call from my agency and was told my contract was canceled effective immediately. Now, honestly, I don't want to get into all the ins and outs of the contract cancellation, but what I do want to say to you fellow nurses and travel nurses is this. Always, and I mean always, keep yourself a PRN job. These jobs do not care about your bills, about your upcoming trips, your kids, or anything. So when it benefits them, they will release you. And that's just the way of the game. Having a PRN, per diem, casual, whatever you want to call it, makes it that you control the narrative of your pay and you always have something in your back pocket to lean on. Now that being said, we're moving into the next part of my story with this little catch-up vlog. Your girl is officially a full-on per diem employee. With the increase in demands of my clinicals and school, I just honestly thought I needed to take a step back from work for just a little and get this semester over with. I currently have, and have had for the last year, 2 PRN jobs, one being on a postpartum unit and the other being a work-from-home pediatric triage nurse. They both are super convenient and provide me the flexibility I need. Now, I'm not sure how long I'll stay in this PRN princess life, but I know right now it's been feeling kind of good. I feel a lot less stressed and pulled in multiple directions. As a nurse and a mother, I have realized that stretching myself too thin really doesn't benefit anyone. Not my family, not my patients, and certainly not myself. And I can't be any good to anyone else if I'm not good to myself. We've talked about the whole pour from an empty cup before, but it's truly the hill I will rest on forever. Taking care of myself is the number one priority, and this season it feels really good to do just that. If you need the reminder like I always do, then take this video as it. You have to take care of you. It is non-negotiable and a requirement. So while I'm here taking the time to pour into myself, I hope you're spending some time doing the same. And I hope you didn't think I forgot about the giveaway. Thank you for 1,000 followers. You guys are truly amazing, and I want to make sure I show you my appreciation. And since we hit both 500 and 1,000 subbies before I was able to do either, we will have 2 giveaway winners for each milestone. The rules of how to enter and win will be in the description below. Thank you guys for all the love. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.